Today's daily Bible thought continues Psalm 139 with verse 16. Stay with me on this one. This is still talking to God. You saw me before I was born. Every day of my life was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out before a single day had passed. Now, this sounds confusing, but it's because we think of God as if He were in time, like we are. We're in this parameter called time. We're limited by it. We're born in the midst of it. We think of it historically. We think of the past. We think of the future. But God isn't locked into time. God made time. God is outside of time. And so He can see the beginning from the end. That's why He's called the Alpha and the Omega. So when you start to get bogged down with this, just realize it's kind of like somebody, they told me years ago to think of it like this. Like if you're writing a comic book writers do a storyboard. And this goes with the company I work for. We do storyboards. But storyboards let you plot out in squares what's going to happen each part of the story. So each frame, kind of like a video, a movie, each frame what will happen. And the storyboard lets the comic book writer look at the whole story at the same time. But if you buy a comic book, you have to turn the pages. You're stuck in the time that the comic book writer ordained for that book to be read. You flip it one page at a time and don't get to the end until you've read every other page, unless you cheat. But my point is, God looks at time from outside of time and is in control. And so remember, He knows what you're going through. Now, you still have free will, you still have free choice, and that's the part we can't understand, but we're not meant to understand it. If we could understand God, how would He be God? We'd be God. God is above and beyond our imagination or our understanding. We can trust Him, though, because He loves us and He made us, and He did have every day of our life in His book before they even started.